Welcome to the city center of Mexico City. There's so much to see here and so little time. Today we'll be visiting the Palacio de Bellas Artes, the Palace of Fine Arts. It is a prominent cultural center in Mexico City. It has hosted some of the most notable events in music, dance, theater, opera, and literature. It hosts paintings, sculptures, and photography. It is considered the Cathedral of Art in Mexico. For a bird's eye view, visit the 6th floor of the Sears Tower. It's a magnificent view and a great cup of coffee. This construction was started in 1904. Because of the war, it had to stop, and it was finished in 1934. The exterior of the building is prominently Art Nouveau and Neoclassical, while the inside is prominently Art Deco, a magnificent building. The building is best known for its murals by Diego Rivera. It is the home of the National Ballet Folclórico de Mexico. It's a must-to-see while in Mexico City. A must-see is the post office. The architecture of this jaw-dropping century-old post office, nestled in the center of Mexico City's bustling historic central district, would be glorious enough on its own. Palacio Post Office is truly magnificent. Dreamt up by then President Porfirio Diaz, the Central Historic District secret treasure was brought to life by Mexican engineer Gonzalo Frontera and Italian engineers. This is truly a magnificent building brought back to its great luster. A must-see while in Mexico City. Visit Mexico City's pedestrian-friendly Chinatown. Many things to visit, eat, and see while in Mexico. Visit the Chinatown in Mexico City. Mexico City's Zócalo is the original, most representative, and most famous one. Its original name is Plaza de la Constitución. It is located over the ruins of the Aztec capital, city of Tenochtitlan. The square was built inside the original sacred precinct of the Aztecs and wore part of the Templo Mayor, the main temple of the Aztecs, dedicated to the god Huitzilopochtli, the god of war, and Tlaloc, the rain god. It borders on the east with the so-called new houses of Montezuma. After the arrival of the Spaniards in the 1500s, the Templo Mayor was demolished, and the Spanish builders used the stones from it and other Aztec buildings to prepare for the new Plaza Mayor in the year 1524. If you want to have good views of Mexico City's Zócalo, there are a few restaurants and cafes that offer panoramic views, such as that of the restaurant Grand Hotel Ciudad Mexico, or that of the Best Western Hotel Majestic. The Balcón del Zócalo also offers good views and is located in the Hotel Zócalo Central. A must-see. Anyone who visits Mexico City will be familiar with the imposing cathedral that dominates the vast expanse of Mexico City's central square, the Zócalo, the Metropolitan Cathedral. The history of the Metropolitan Cathedral creation spans 3 centuries, from 1573 to 1813. So it makes sense that the architecture is an amalgamation of 3 distinct styles: Baroque, Neoclassic, and Neo-Renaissance. Numerous works of art, religious relics, and the crypt. It's breathtaking to see. El Templo Mayor, the major temple, was the main temple of the Mexica peoples in their capital city of Tenochtitlan, which is now Mexico City. Its architectural style belongs to the late post-classic period of Mesoamerica. Construction to this first temple began in the year 1325. The temple was destroyed by the Spanish in 1521. Even if you're not a religious person, I highly recommend that you go and visit the churches. Templo San Francisco is an amazing building, historic in so many ways. It was known that the Mass was celebrated for Hernan Cortes in this particular church. Each church has living history and artifacts that are beyond measure. Each corner seems to have a church with its own identity, filled with wealth of history and symbolic Christian meaning. Make a visit. This particular church holds a dear place in my heart, the tomb of Father Felix de Jesus Roger, the founder of the Missionaries of the Holy Spirit.
Stay in this club, no walking. You can move out of my place. There's no need to be shy, 'cause you're feeling that guy. I will take you right by the whole night. Baby,